Hello, my loves. So today we are getting messages from your spirit guides. We have group 1, group 2, and group 3. This is whatever they think you need to hear. As with all my readings, if it resonates, let it flow. If it doesn't, let it go. Take what you need and leave the rest. Don't force it to fit. For personal readings, to learn tarot, or to get soul coaching with me, have a look in the description. Pause the video here if you need a little bit more time, and I'll see you at your pile. Okay, group 1. We have number 2, accept your gifts. There's a lot happening with your third eye at the moment. It's like it's vibrating more, like it's almost itchy. You might be having almost... There's something to do with your dreams, whether they're coming through to warn you about something, like something that then comes true, or you might be processing trauma in your sleep, doing something in the 5D. Signs to watch out for are butterflies and feathers. Could be something going on with your throat chakra as well, because I'm having a really hard time talking now that I've connected into your energy. You're very connected to your ancestors at the moment as well. They stand with you. You're not alone. There's some kind of, it's like a burden of responsibility around you at the moment. Feeling a little bit apprehensive about something that could be to do with a spiritual gift. Or something to do with family. Let's get a few more cards. What do you need to know? Yeah, we have responsibility coming out. So there we go, confirmation there. One step at a time. Conflict between head and heart. Yeah. It's like when you're trying to speak from the heart, it gets stuck in your throat. Like there's almost a trauma response from the brain that just pushes it back down. An apprehension around speaking your truth or saying something. But you're wiser than you realize. I think in the past, people have made you feel bad for wanting more, like they've taken it personal. It's a lot of like Kundalini rising energy here as well. And it's about strengthening your boundaries, because that's going to strengthen your backbone. It's really important to know where you stand on stuff so that you can then enforce boundaries. Whereas if you aren't clear on where you stand, you're going to end up compromising a little too far and bending to what other people want. I think you know your way forward, you know what you need to do, but what's this apprehension? What's this inner conflict about, please? Final step. I think there's interesting. Bottom of the deck is beginnings. I think you don't want to hurt anyone. That's why you're worried about what they're going to think, because you don't want anyone to be disappointed, especially I think it's a family member or just someone that you're very close to. But you need to honor your path. You need to let something go. Yeah, be you. No more trying to be the version of you that you think is acceptable or who other people tell you you should be. We then have masculine energy coming through. It's time to take action. It's time to step up and lead in your life. People don't have to understand it. Let people be wrong about you. Trust in the guidance you're receiving through your intuition. Like, trust in what your third eye sees more than what you see in the physical world. The more authentic you can be, the more you follow your path and like accept your destiny in a way, because you have a big purpose, okay? Like initiation. Where are we? There we go. That is when the abundance is going to come in. What advice do you have for group 1, please? Okay. New beginnings and cosmic knowledge. This card is so beautiful. We have the moon imagery being repeated here as well. So that can be to do with feminine energy. It's also working with either literally the cycles of the moon or just your natural cycles. Could even be a change in season. It feels more like connecting to the wisdom that your ancestors hold. Maybe it stopped being passed down at some point, but you can ask them for guidance. You can ask them for wisdom. You can ask them for help because you have free will. So your spirit guides can only do so much without your permission, right? So ask them for help, specifically your ancestors. Again, you have a very strong connection to them. What is this cosmic knowledge about, please? Rise up. Yeah, rise up and lead. Get into that masculine energy of doing. Like, now is the time to take action based on what your heart is telling you and your intuition. Loved ones in heaven are proud of you and know yourself. So we have be you and know yourself. I just keep hearing again and again, like, you are being guided. It's okay. You are being guided. You're not alone. Own who you are. Okay, strong message here. It's not that you aren't authentic, like you're not being disingenuous, but you're holding back massively. Whether that's something to do with your identity and how you're seen in the world. What does freedom look like for you? Oh, that is a good question. I accept myself, I love myself, I forgive myself. This can be to do with that inner conflict that's going on at the moment. Work on you for you. If it wants to focus and start. The time is now, my love. Put yourself first, please. Because you've been putting other people first your whole life. And it's just brought you pain. Any further clarity or new messages, please? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. You're blocking your emotions around something. Your emotions are messengers. You need to listen to them, my love. If something doesn't feel right, pay attention to that. We have the moon in reverse underneath. The moon is also about mystery, about subconscious, about something that you're not seeing. It's also about trusting in your instincts. Your instincts are connected to your ancestors, okay? That is how they speak to you. Again, watch out for feathers or butterflies. Because as well, if you keep on suppressing your emotions, not to freak you out, but the body is going to start getting louder and louder about what it is trying to communicate to you. The body holds wisdom, and the body holds on to trauma until you process it. The body remembers, right? We have Temperance in reverse. Yeah, something is not balanced right now. Like, relationships aren't going to be 50-50 all the time. That's not just romantic relationships. Like, sometimes it's 70-30. But if it's not flipping back the other way, then that is not balanced. Because it's not like it has to be exactly equal, but there has to be give and take. There has to be both parties putting in effort and energy. I think you have a lot to give, but you've given to people who have either taken advantage of that or just haven't recognized the value in what you're giving. But that doesn't mean that what you have to give, what you have to share with people is not of value. You are of value. It's just there are some people that are refusing to see you, and that's not on you, but it's time to put yourself first. Knight of Wands, follow your passion. What is your passion? What lights you up? That is connected to your purpose and your authenticity. There is so much potential for growth within you. We have the King of Cups. This is you. You can overcome anything, but you need to connect into who you are. And part of that is connecting more to your ancestors. But this is going to light a fire within you or under you to get you moving. The universe had to make you uncomfortable so that you would let go of this, whatever it is that you're holding on to. It's painful. Because every time that you kind of, it feels like submit almost to someone else's will, who they want you to be, you're rejecting yourself and telling yourself that you're not good enough. But you are. And it's about being connected to your emotions and feeling them, but not being ruled by them. With the King of Cups, he has that strong foundation. He's not rocked by anything. Ride the wave. You definitely could be an empath or highly sensitive. Like, you have this depth to you, but you've been suppressing it because it makes you feel like somehow not enough and too much, right? You might be drawn to the ocean, or just like spending time by a body of water is really calming, really grounding for you. What's some good news coming in for this person, please? Group 1. The Hanged Man in reverse. Your time of waiting is soon going to be over. Yeah, like, this is action time now. I think you're starting to see something in a different way. You're starting to get that clarity and come back into alignment. You're going to be more connected to your higher purpose than ever before. But that final step to this, like initiation, is honoring who you are in an unapologetic way, putting yourself first. It's not arrogancy, it's knowing who you are and honoring that, honoring your truth. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, getting more grounded, getting more stability, more of a solid foundation beneath you. I feel like you've just outgrown current circumstances. You're longing for more for a reason. Queen of Swords, okay? You have a lot of the Court cards coming out for you. Like, spotlight is on you. It's time to be more assertive, more direct. Some kind of communication could be coming in as well. We have the butterfly down the bottom here being repeated. Claim your independence. Like, really step into your backbone. Boundaries. Have firm boundaries. It's going to pay off. You are meant to be a leader. But it's not going to feel authentic, and people aren't going to resonate with you as much or be as receptive to your message if you're not being who you naturally are. And sometimes we don't value our gifts because they come naturally to us. We forget that it doesn't come naturally to everyone. But you are wise. You can pick up on emotions. You're here to help. But first you have to help yourself, my love. Some kind of tangible opportunity is going to come in once you go through this kind of inner transformation. Connect into your roots, because that is key to everything. I hope you found this reading helpful. Let me know your thoughts down below. Take care, my love. If you'd like to see more, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Alrighty, group 2, we have number 37, The Mountain. You need to rest. It's either a long journey is ahead of you, or you're on a long journey already. There's a lot of adversity or obstacles, challenges that not everyone faces that you are having to go through. Maybe your whole life has been like that, and you can overcome these things or find ways around them, but you need to rest. It's not a race, my love. There's time. It's okay. You know, we don't always win every battle, but don't sacrifice too much of yourself, because you'll end up winning the battle but losing the war kind of mentality. Yeah, your body is needing rest and nourishment. Even like taking a minute to do some deep breathing. You can do box breathing where you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and then hold for 4 seconds and repeat. There's simple things that you can incorporate into your day. I feel like you're getting clarity around something as well. You need to get out in nature. Barefoot is preferable. Go exploring. Spend time with yourself, not just by yourself, but with yourself. I think it's almost like you're going to hear nature, like the spirits. You're going to get guidance when you're in that place, being with yourself, not with other people, not listening to music, not listening to a podcast, but just existing, being really present, feeling the earth beneath your feet, feeling the sun on your face or the wind. When you're connected in that place, that is when you're going to hear the guidance that you're looking for. It's a lot harder to receive that guidance when you're always on the go, always almost like hyper vigilant, looking for the next attack, the next challenge, the next thing that you need to deal with. It's okay to let your guard down a little bit. Let's get some more information. What is going on for pile 2, please? We have birth. So some of you may have recently given birth, but this is also like a rebirth energy. If you're a new mum, or dad, this is about taking some time for yourself to just get centered, get grounded, and nourish your body. Your body does so much for you. And you need to look after you, not just, you're always looking after everyone else. You need to look after you too. You can't give from an empty cup. Or you might just be going through a lot of change and transition, this rebirth energy. And it's like a whirlwind of activity around you and within you, and you need to just take a moment to just be. Yeah, we have surrender, and look, like the pyramids, kind of like mountains. That may have some significance for you. We have the root chakra at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, connect with the earth. And my love, it may feel like you've been buried, but you've been planted. This is where you grow. It's a similar message that group 1 got in part of their reading around like that you have so much potential. So much potential. And the universe had to make you uncomfortable so that you would move, so that you would change, so that you would grow. You might be feeling the call to look into like herbalism or something connected with healing in nature. Meditate outside if you can. It's almost like sleeping under the stars. Maybe you go camping. We have strength, higher knowledge, and sun's rays. Get outside. Get outside, my love. Spend as much time outside as you can. If you've been thinking about moving, this is confirmation for you. Like you hear the wisdom of the tree spirits. And I know that you're resilient. I know that you're capable. But taking a moment for a breather, resting, or delegating a little bit even, that doesn't make you weak. It doesn't mean you couldn't do it all by yourself. It means you recognize that you do not have to, my love. You matter too. We have one flipping over already. Strength is forgiving a person who isn't sorry. I'm proud of you. You might have, what is going on here? Some loved ones on the other side. They are watching over you. The world needs you. It's not your time to, like, this isn't punishment, this rest energy. It's not about giving up. It's just recovery before moving forward. You need to replenish your energy, your resources. I think, yep, something flipped over as well. Look, the challenge in the eye and wink. And let it out. I don't even know what I was trying to say. Like weep. So maybe you need to let your emotions out. And maybe you've been trying to like solve some kind of problem. Sleep on it. Don't rush the decision. The answers will come to you. The clarity you're looking for, it's coming. Like, yeah, you're fierce as fuck, unstoppable. The world needs you coming out again. The world needs you. But also, my love, you need you. Be careful of burnout. Please be careful of burnout. Gentle power. Yeah. Being a leader. Living your purpose. Being authentic and of service to other people does not mean that you need to be on the go 24/7. I know that you know that your purpose is going to take a lot. But you have a lifetime. It does not have to be done overnight. Don't rush the process. You know, the whole it's less about the destination and more about the journey. Yeah, hi, that's for you. Well, let's get some advice on this, but it's an energy of you do you, know your power, know your worth, but as amazing as the work and the progress that you're doing and making is, you need to rest as well. This is not a giving up. Holy smokes, you guys. Rest. Rest, please. Inner strength. And like, see like the gentleness of this card, that gentle strength, gentle power. It's all going to come together. Wise decision. We have the owl coming out for a second time as well. When you rest, you will come to the right decision for you. And know that, with any decision, you can only make the best, the decision with the knowledge that you have now. Let go of this pressure around making the right decision. And give yourself permission to change your mind, but honor that inner knowing. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. And we have Death in reverse. Is there a change that you're resisting, something you don't want to let go of because you feel nostalgic about it, or you're trying to heal some inner child wound through a repeating pattern? I'm sorry, this is not nice, but if you didn't get enough attention from your dad, whether intentional or just because they were busy, they were working all the time, they loved you, but perhaps not in the way that you needed, you didn't get that emotional fulfillment. This is just an example, see how it fits for you. But then, until you truly heal that on a deep core wounding level, you're going to be attracted to people that make you feel that way again. You have to work for their attention, their approval, their love, because you're trying to prove that you're worthy, that you're good enough. You're trying to use that relationship to fix the inner child. But you're not broken. You don't need to work so hard to prove yourself. You're enough as you are. And when you do the work to heal this core wound, you're probably going to find that the people that you're attracted to, or the behaviors that you tolerate at the least, that is going to change. Because you're not going to be coming from a place of lack. It is about damn time that you saw your worth. Let's see here. What is going to help them, group 2, heal their inner child? Silence. Yeah, this is what we've been talking about. Going out in nature and just being, right? We then have devotion, compassion, and shapeshifter. Being committed to yourself and your purpose, not sacrificing yourself to be of service. Okay? Aligned action. Having compassion for your inner child, letting them out a little bit more, having fun. The more that you can encourage your inner child to make decisions, what are we going to wear today? What are we going to do? What do you want to watch? That is going to help your inner child feel safe to exist, to show up, to help you be more present and have more joy in your life, more laughter. Kind of reclaiming your innocence as well. This card has very much Little Red Riding Hood vibes. Maybe you trusted in the wrong people in the past, but you know better now, so you're going to do better. You don't have to be scared of the same things repeating. You are not the same person that was taken advantage of. And we don't get guarantees in this life that, not everything's going to be perfect, but you will always get yourself through whatever life throws at you. And the good coming in far outweighs everything else. So make sure that you stick around to see it. Ask the universe and your guides to show you how good can it get. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. Take care, my loves. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, pile 3, let's get into it. We have number 26, sacrifice. For some reason, the hummingbird is really standing out to me, so, or is it a wood, why can I not speak today? Woodpecker. That bird there. Maybe it has some significance to someone who chose this pile, but it just feels like you're busy. Were you taught that you had to earn someone's love? That it was like honorable to work yourself to the bone, to be always busy? That you always had to be doing more to prove yourself, to earn love, to earn attention, to be good enough? Some kind of competition almost. We then have resistance. I know you've given a lot to other people and it hasn't been reciprocated a lot of the time. Because you have such a big, generous heart, you are the light in the dark, but it means, moths to a flame, you attract in a lot of people who need to do healing work, and some of those people you can help because they're ready for it. You need to be a mentor or work with a mentor. I do soul coaching if that's something that speaks to you, but not everyone that comes to you is for you to help or to heal. Not everyone is ready for it. Not everyone is willing to, because it's uncomfortable. Shadow work is not easy, right? But don't dilute your message or your truth in order to be more palatable to the masses. If someone is not ready, then honor that. You can plant some seeds, but sometimes they come into your life to be the example of what happens when you do not heal. And you are the example to them of what happens when you do face your fears, your demons, your limitations. Be the example rather than trying to drag people kicking and screaming or giving them chance after chance after chance after chance. Stop sacrificing that beautiful heart of yours. Because she already has some battle wounds, right? We then have family. For some of you, I do feel like, whether it's to do with addiction or something else, there's a wounding in your family, whether it's one person or multiple, where you're trying to help them, but there's something that they are unwilling to see, and you can't help someone heal if they don't recognize or are unwilling to recognize that there is a problem. We have fun. Yeah, it's time to get your spark back. You need to have more fun, more laughter, more light. Because you currently do some heavy healing work, or that is going to be in your future, right? You hold so much compassion for other people, but how are you holding that space for yourself? Let yourself be seen and heard. Not everyone in your life is coming with you to the next chapter. And it doesn't mean permanently, but for right now, you've got to follow your journey. Don't put your life on hold, waiting to see if someone is going to choose you or choose to come with you on that journey. I know that sounds harsh, but it's coming through for your highest good. Be mindful what you say to and about yourself. You are listening. When you're kinder to yourself, you don't tolerate disrespect as much, because it's no longer normal. If you are waiting for a sign, it's go time. What is the shift that you need to make? A lot of you are healers. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't listen to the people that are doubting you. Breakdowns become breakthroughs. Honor how you're feeling, but don't let it stop you. It's okay to be uncertain. It's okay to be nervous or scared or feel overwhelmed. Recognize that within you, and hold space for it so that you can move through it and acknowledge it without letting it stop you. Thank them for their part in your journey. So whether that is to do with limiting beliefs or a person, perhaps a family member, be good to you. I feel like some of you are either moving or going on a trip. It's a feeling of like, pack your bags, get ready, something is coming. Okay, that is too many there, but let's get to this one. Go within. Yeah. Go within for the answers you seek. You don't need their approval. The time is now. This is exciting. Pile 3. Let's get some advice for you. Brave spirit. One more, please. Here we go. Visionary. Ooh, that is you, my love. Have the courage. And that means doing it despite the fear, not trying to convince yourself that you aren't scared. You are a healer. What did I tell you guys? You are a healer, okay? This path might seem weird. It might not be what you planned for yourself, but you're being guided and you are needed. You are so needed. Soul on fire. Yeah. This fiery energy is coming through strong. The more you connect into your purpose, the easier it's going to be to overcome those fears and doubts. Maybe you've been receiving guidance or seeing signs but not trusting in them because you don't trust in yourself yet. Take this as confirmation and start healing that. What is the disconnect between you and yourself? We have successive transformation. Number 13, connected to death in tarot, all about transformation and rebirth. Oh, choose who you are becoming. Number 7. Connected to the lovers, it's all about choices, choosing yourself, putting yourself first. And if you do what you've always done, you will get what you've always gotten. And I know that you are not satisfied in life right now. Bliss is worth creating from, not just for, but from. Have more fun. Do more of what lights your soul up in a good way. Move beyond intention to belief. Oh, that is good. That is incredible. Work on those limiting beliefs, my love. Bravely market your magic. Trust the nudges of your soul. Trust in where you are being guided. Can we get any guidance around what kind of healer they are? It may not be too specific, as it will be different for all of you. You all have a role to play, those of you that chose pile 3. Let's see. Pave your own path. Pave your own path. Have your boundaries. Okay, we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 7 of Wands, and we have the Queen of Wands. Own your power. The Black Cat is making me feel like you're not going to be alone. Like, you might have to let go of certain people. There are definitely going to be people that don't understand you, but stick to what you believe. Trust in the guidance you receive from the universe. It's going to pay off. And like sunflowers turn to face the sun, right? So face what lights you up, what fuels you, what you're passionate about. You've been given that for a reason. It's a sign, and you might have a familiar or just like there's a pet coming in that's of significance. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse, please? Nine of Cups sitting pretty. Eight of Swords. Okay. There are some people in your life currently that have different beliefs or like doubt what your mission is. They don't understand it, maybe they're scared of it. But don't let their doubts convince you that you're stuck or that you're powerless or wrong. Get clear on what it is that you believe and why. Spend time connecting in with spirit and your spirit guides to help you get even clearer on that connection, to help you trust in it more. How can they develop more self-trust, please? We have the Knight of Swords and the Sun. Beautiful. By being direct and intentional with your action, by showing up for you, you're showing yourself that you can trust in your word. That when you commit to something, you really commit to it, you follow through. And it's a lot easier to show up for yourself when you're choosing to do things that light you up. So maybe you think that you're lazy, or you've been self-sabotaging, you haven't found your thing yet. When you connect into what brings you joy, it's going to be different because you're going to want to show up. You're going to have passion about it. Sunflowers could be significant for you as a sign as well. And I think you help the world heal when you're just happy. Like this joy radiates off you. Your smile lights up a room. I know it sounds corny, but part of your purpose is to be happy and to find the things that light you up on a soul level. Do more of what makes you happy and think about how you can either create a service around that or a product. Like, what do you love to make? What do you love to do? What impact do you want to have on the world? What legacy do you want to leave behind? When did you come out? Hold on. I'm too busy talking about these cards. But Ten of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Be mindful of what you're saying yes to. Because, you only have so much energy in a day. And sometimes, that is an act of self-sabotage when we say yes to things we don't really want to do. And then we have all these burdens and responsibilities and we feel resentful about it, and it drains our energy. And then you have no energy to do the things that you actually love. Or you can't put your all into them, and you have to half-ass it, and it doesn't get you to where you want to go. Put yourself and your dream, your goal, your plan first. Be very direct in communication when it comes to your boundaries, okay? Still have that compassion, because I know you have a big heart, but not everyone deserves access to the depths of your love, okay? A little bit of a tougher message for you guys today, but it's helping you get clarity on your path and where you're headed, because again, you guys are healers, but you can't force people to heal. Be the example. Stay true to who you are, and the people that you are meant to help, they will come in. Okay? So I hope you have a good week. I'm going to leave it there, my loves. Take care. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to know more about soul coaching or the other services that I offer, including tarot education, check out the description. All my links are in there. Subscribe if you haven't already. We would love to have you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.